delighted with that, Chris, are you?
Yes, I am. I think when you on the back of a performance that you think should be a winning performance, it's always really pleasing when that happens. And I thought we thoroughly deserved it. A difficult end to the game, but that's normal. And once they get the one goal back in, it does, of course, becomes a little bit nervy stuff. But I thought we coped with their threats very well, and I thought we were very good on the ball today.
We've seen that Pascal Gross had some amazing stats last year in terms of creating goals. Did you expect him also to produce goals himself like he did today?
You never know what you're going to get, but we it's something that we've wanted. He's somebody that works very hard for the team, and it's about him getting into areas. And if he can get into areas where he can finish, he's got a good technical finish with both feet. But of course, he's got to get into them areas first. So it's something that we've wanted. I think you never know. You never know until you're tested. And I thought he was good value for his 2 goals today. Got into some really good positions, I thought.
Did you sign him mostly for his creation, or have you always thought about that goal return as well?
No, we signed him because of his strength as an all-round player. He's somebody that's very adaptable in midfield. What I wanted to bring in, I wanted to have options, off the front. If a number 10 as such. And what he does do, he gives us in that formation, gives us options more advanced, or of course in a 2. But we knew of his abilities. We knew that he could create, and probably mostly is an incredibly hard-working player.
What's he like as a person? Has he got a sense of humour?
Yes, very, very. I think we were fortunate. That was one of our I think our first summer buys. I think so. We've had him a good time. Very knowledgeable about the game. Very knowledgeable about the English game. As with, of course, a lot of Germans, very good English, which helped from day one. But somebody that's he's very, very serious about his football. And we're delighted to get him in. Well, I don't know what that means actually. I mean, what he is, he's a team player, and he's somebody that likes, that you can have good football conversations with. He's somebody that hasn't missed too many games. I think over the last few years he's got a very, very good record, and he's very experienced. And as I say, I think his adaptability, I think, will be good for us.
Is it a weight off your back? Because last week against Watford, against Townend, you couldn't score. Really, building into a kind of momentum you didn't want, essentially. So.
Yeah, well, I must admit, probably, when I look back, it didn't feel like before the game. It didn't feel like that you needed a bit of relief. It didn't feel that way. But I suppose that is the case. We're 4 games into the season, and you want to get that first win. And if you don't, then I think I've got a group of lads here that are realistic enough to know that it's going to be a tough season. But certainly there's a really good feeling at the moment, having got that win under our belts. And not only scored 3 goals, arguably got into some good enough positions to perhaps maybe even got more.
Chris, was there anything in particular in training in this break since the last game that worked on?
Not particularly. If I look at the way that we work, it certainly was about very much getting the ball. We know Tony's teams, and they're very, very good at what they do, and they generally don't give you too much space. It was trying to get space, behind their shape, and I thought we managed to do that. Managed to get Pascal on the ball a lot, the 2 wide ones on the ball a lot, and then of course once you're in the final third, it's about a little bit of quality to get your goals, which we managed to get today.
Chris, you talked about identifying middle market signings when the transfer window was open. Pascal, I assume, sort of fits into that mould then, potentially. Would you see him as a bit of a bargain maybe?
Well, I think probably that will be determined, once the season's finished and how well he does this season. But certainly it was a good acquisition to get him as early as what we did, and the transfer market is a very difficult market, but particularly for a team that's just come up, and there's some aspects of it that we found difficult. We worked incredibly hard, but certainly if you are able to get players in early, it benefits. And I think if you look at Huddersfield at the moment, I think they got a lot of their players in early, and they've obviously got off to a good start. So, yeah.
Chris, this is obviously a historic day for the club. How does it feel being such an integral part of that?
Well, I think probably we've had a lot of, in my time here, we've had a lot of key moments, at this club, and the if I look at the exploits last season, were massive at the end of last season, and probably went on for quite some time. And it's only then that you understand for this club, the magnitude of it. But there are, we got to 70 minutes against a very, very good Man City side, and if we'd managed to hold out, that would have been a massive key moment this season. Last week was. I think, yes, again today is our first win, and we've got to keep looking to get them key moments.
Chris, West Brom are notoriously hard to score against. How big a confidence boost is getting 3 against them today? You go into each game, wanting to play the right way, the way that we want to play, and looking for that quality and that breaks to be able to do that. These are a tough team, and even going into before the game, for me, these are a team that got better. They've got better. The squad's probably as good as it's been for quite some time, and these will have a good season. So certainly at this stage of the season, to get 3 goals against them, I think is a real bonus for us.
Quickly, Andy.
Yeah.